The tiara debate. Will Meghan Markle wear one on her wedding day? Besides Brexit, there's another big issue currently dividing our nation. Will Meghan Markle be wearing a tiara when she walks down the aisle of St. George's Chapel in Windsor? Some say definitely, others no, because it's the second time around and she opted for a low-key veil and flowers. Full disclosure, which may not come as a surprise, but I'm in the yes camp. A tiara is mandatory dress to catapult her into the role of a princess. She needs to look like one, and a tiara lens would be a fast-track expression of rank and royalty. A Windsor heirloom perched on her head would symbolically link her to sovereignty and our ancient monarchy. From the time of the ancients, the tiara lay dormant until its revival by Napoleon for his coronation as emperor. As he knew more than anything, it would be the diamond tiaras blazing on the heads of the arriviste Bonaparte women that would transform them into royalty in the public's mind. We love a tiara because it's the highest expression of the jeweler's art. Stones and pearls contain the essence of permanent natural beauty, and when combined with design as well as an historical provenance, they create something of great power which can electrify occasions. Case in point, the jewels entwined in the Princess of Wales's hair during her lifetime, which contributed to her luminous beauty. However, it's not a simple case of which one Meghan would choose from the dozens in the royal collection, but which the Queen might offer to loan for the day. And there is a pecking order. The Duchess of Cornwall has a few on permanent loan, such as the Greville tiara created by Boucheron. The Duchess of Cambridge bagged the Cartier halo tiara for her own wedding day, and wears the lotus flower, and Cambridge lovers not tiaras at state occasions. In any case, I imagine Meghan would prefer something that hasn't been seen in public so recently. That could mean the Spencer family tiara, which would make an elegant gesture to include the late Princess of Wales in the ceremony. Or the Queen might gift her a tiara, as she did for the Countess of Wessex and Duchess of York, which makes sense as Meghan will have further invitations with a white tie and tiara dress code, so it would save her going cap in hand to borrow one each time. The option I would prefer would be that Meghan commissioned a contemporary tiara to add to the royal collection, which has been largely static for over 70 years. For the Queen's recent birthday celebrations, Meghan wore Talon and Tusk earrings and bracelets by Sean Lean, who'd make a glorious tiara for her with edge. It would be a way to embrace some star-spangled modernity, says designer Stephen Webster, who'd use garnets and diamonds from Africa in a linear yellow-gold design for the royal bride, whilst retaining a smidgen of pomp and tradition. And it could contain a reference to her own history. One of my favorite tiaras is the diamond and gold red Indian-style feathered headdress, created by Folco de Verdura for the American ambassador's wife Mrs. Whitney to wear when she was presented to the Queen in 1956, as a nod to her American ancestry. Apparently the Duchess of Cambridge didn't make her tiara decision until the last minute, following encouragement by the Duchess of Cornwall. If Meghan is still prevaricating, she should dwell for a moment on the divorced Duchess of Windsor, whose jewelry boxes overflowed, but following the abdication nonetheless lamented, "A tiara is the one thing I'll never have." Meghan must embrace her tiara moment.